Oh, hi there. I'm Justin Whomever. I live in Portland, Oregon. I'm a singer, entertainer, a musician. I've been in a ton of bands and I do all sorts of artistic things, and I have come down with adult onset epilepsy. So I started doing this channel and these shows just to sort of share my life with dealing with epilepsy and trying to still remain an artist and a singer and an entertainer and all that other rigmarole I said. It's been a tough row to hoe, to say the least. So yeah, so I've been doing this show, and this is episode 5, which I'm kind of like surprised already. But yeah, so I've been a vintage collector. Obviously, I have all sorts of old things. I love to make things in the style of old things. Yeah, I've been a vintage collector since a lot of this stuff like this was new. You know, I actually remember getting this shirt. I got it from Avalon Antiques clothing shop downtown Portland in early 90s at some point. And yeah, I remember going up to the counter to buy it. I don't remember how much it was. And the guy behind the counter saying, "Have you ever seen anything so ugly? It's so good it's ugly." And I'm like, I still remember that because I was so shocked he said it, because I think it's so cool. You know, it's polka dot net from the 60s, I believe. Anyway, I just love it. Vintage clothes and all sorts. I have so many vintage clothes on, jackets and things. Eventually I'll probably show them all off in this vlog that I seem to be doing. And my dolls. This is one of the first dolls I made a costume for. She doesn't have a name. She probably should. The very first doll I ever got was one I found at a shop out on 82nd Avenue. And it was just a doll head that was squished with a soft body, and it had a taped on price tag that said early leprosy, $5. And I had that doll forever. I have pictures of it somewhere. I'll see if I can find one for this. But early leprosy eventually, after about 30 years, was no more. She turned to dust. But I still have a bunch of dolls. I'll have to show them off. I probably have, I think I once counted, and I have like 60 or something. I don't know what it is. I don't play with them. I do make costumes for some of them, and I've obviously used them in my videos and things. I don't know what it is about creepy dolls. I just really like them. Anyway. So, yeah, so I don't know what this show today has in store for us yet, because I haven't edited together. I don't like to do that. I like to do my introduction and my outro before I put everything together. And honestly, I don't really remember what I record during the week. My memory is pretty spotty due to all the medication I'm on, and I have been detoxing off of one. And I only have like 6 more days. And I feel so much better already, even though I had a seizure today. So anyway, I could go on and on and on. If you watch this channel and you like this, you will see that I can just go on and on and on sometimes. Sometimes. There's always a pregnant pause here and there. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoy the show. I'm going to sip some tea and then start editing in a minute. Hey, so it's my first post of my 5th episode. I am out of it, so I'm sorry if this gets a little, who knows. I don't have all my words at the moment. I had seizures today, and the new med is really fucking me up. I'm trying to get off of it, so I don't actually have enough to wean myself off of it even. So because of all my insurance fiasco shit, I don't even want to talk about it. So anyway, so I'm in here today cleaning. So it's like 10 a.m. on Saturday. Oh, sorry, it's been a morning already. Fuck, I had seizures this morning. I had decided to lower the dosage again of that one medication that's causing me so many problems. And I did that last night. I started last night. I think I can get off of it within 2 weeks, which would be really helpful. But I just feel, I don't even know what to do. Fuck. Detoxing is hard, I guess. I just keep bursting into tears today. Fuck. It doesn't help I'm talking to my ex, I suppose. I'm lending him a costume for his walk in Denver. He now does, I don't have the words for it. He walks in shows. I came to Safeway and I burst into tears looking for the vegan feta. So that's the day I'm having. I was looking for a cute place to sit, and my house is such a mess right now because I'm getting rid of a sofa set I was going to redo. I was going to reupholster it, and it's just, honestly, it's too much work, and I wouldn't recoup the hours spent in. I need to readjust some things in my life that way. But that's not what I got on here to talk about. I came on here because I wanted to say how absolutely moved I have been by the comments people are leaving. I didn't expect that many people to really watch. I was doing it just to get all this out of me because it's been a lot. And the sweetest, nicest people. And I just wanted to say thank you. It's beyond. I can't believe it. So thank you. I just wanted to say that. I won't gush too much, but I woke up this morning and it just made my morning having people say the nicest things. So thank you. Thank you very much. And today started out kind of rough. I'm detoxing off that medication. I probably said this in every fucking video. I don't remember any fucking thing. Then 10 minutes. I felt great when I woke up. First 20 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. And then I had a seizure, another one of those strong ones. I don't know what to expect the rest of the day. I can't even hardly think again. I wish I could explain better what I mean by that. Like my memory and my... So, I'm going to get over this, stop lamenting. I'm going to put on The Cure's new album, which may not help with the lamenting. But, and clean house and just, I don't even know. God, I love tea. So, yeah, thought I'd start another video. I also wanted to, so I'm dumb, just so you know. I can do a lot of things, but I'm also kind of dumb sometimes, and I've just started filming with my camera, really, and I didn't realize I could actually get a much bigger screen and leave the camera exactly in the same place. So anyway, ta-da! So yeah. Today's Monday. I'm still detoxing. I was just like 5 minutes ago retching. You don't really need to know all this, but and I've been having these sobbing fits, and I feel like crap most of the time. I can pull it together. It's just, bad meds. I'm on 4 different anti-seizure drugs, and this one, the newest one of the side effects is seizures. So what the fuck, right? I mean, what the heck? Darn it. Ugh. Honestly, in an effort to avoid the present, I'm going to talk about the past a little bit. Portland's past. Not too deeply, but my part in it. The City nightclub was, I believe, the only and the first gay underage nightclub on the West Coast, and I was lucky enough to be a teenager while it was open, and it was open until I was in my mid-20s, I'm sure, maybe later. It became a couple different other clubs and the owner changed. But the City Nightclub originally, when I went, was in 1986, and I had gone with my friends Georgetta and Mike and Lisa. And one of us, I think Georgetta, went and got a stamp, and then we all licked our hand and tried to transfer it. We were really, really drunk on Mad Dog 2020, and that trick didn't work. So we didn't actually get in that night. But that was the very first time I went. I think that was 1986. But by 1987, I was going regularly. And I appeared in my first show. I'd done plays and stuff when I was in elementary school and junior high, maybe high school. But by the time I went to the City Nightclub, I started doing shows there. The first thing I did was I was an extra in a number called I Walk the Line by Alien Sex Fiend, and it was all spooky and scary. And the City Nightclub was awesome. It was 2 different dance floors. One of them was like the top 40 dance hits of the day. The very first time I took LSD, I had a guide, luckily, and they took me around the club and showed me all the tripping areas. And they took me to the main dance floor, and 2 of Hearts was playing, and people were dancing. It was all black lights and disco lights and all that stuff. They took me to the acid tunnel, which was a black light lit hallway with a big bench built in that was all splatter painted in different colors of glow in the dark or glow under black light paint. And we would sit in there and trip for hours. Oh my God. And there was a smoke room, which had been painted really peculiarly, and you could see things in the walls, just the way it was painted. It was just like a weird sponge pattern sort of thing. And there was Typhoid Mary in there that everybody would be like, that's Typhoid Mary. To be on acid in the 80s. And then there was the Holly Rock, which was the spooky, scary dance floor. And we hung out in there all the time. It was amazing. I would dance to KMFDM and Alien Sex Fiend and Kate Bush and the Chicago soundtrack from the 60s, I believe, maybe the 70s, and just, it was all over the place, and it was amazing, and we would dress up and have such a good time. And then the club moved, and then it was around the time I got my sewing machine was around the time the club moved, and yeah, so I started making costumes, and I'm going to present another one. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm in sweatpants and a t-shirt, but my plan is to present another costume for you all. And see, I figured out where I can stand to do this. And eventually I'm going to start editing the videos so there's a little more, I don't know, dynamic film. I don't even know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to put on another costume. Woohoo! Poof. Mighty poof. So this was one of those jackets I made as well. And I loved it. I don't have a lot of green. I didn't ever wear these pants with it, but oh my goodness. So yeah, I would wear this out all the time too. This, oh wow. Oh, I like what I did to the cuff there. Isn't that cute? I kind of pulled that over so it hung differently. Oh, that's cute. The problem with this jacket was it's plastic tablecloth from the 70s and everything just ripped. And this vest here, let me sit down. I didn't just wear this stuff out dancing though. I would wear it to work. Oh. Wow, yeah, so this is, oh my gosh, it's all ripped everywhere. I really like that. That's interesting. I might have to do that to something new. Interesting. Oh my God, it's ripped everywhere. Yeah, I wore this out dancing a lot. It was like maybe the 3rd, 4th jacket. I started really making a lot of jackets, and I would have people say to me like, oh my gosh, these, where are you finding these? They're like museum quality. And if you look inside, there's like no lining. I mean, these were all club kids too, so whatever. But yeah, it's pretty fancy and stained. Well, rum and coke. I've talked about the rum and coke, I think. Yeah, it's cute though. I mean, yeah, oh, the tassel's gone. There was a tassel on the very bottom. Well, there's some pieces of it. But yeah, and I keep doing the dark curly wigs because back in those days, I had a lot of dark and curly hair. And I was trying to be a model, which the look was too extreme for Portland in the 90s, which seems so weird now because it's not extreme at all. Anyway, so yeah, this I would wear to the city nightclub. And Amelia and I would dance and bow and dance and bow and just be all goth and lovely and hilarious and drink our rum and cokes with Denise and Lucinda and Andy, and it was just a really good time. And yeah, so yeah.
Come here, hi. I'm out with my roommate's kitty.
It was another seizurely morning. I'm trying to get it together. I'm going into work. I'm so sick of this. I'm trying to detox off these meds, and I know that's what's giving me a hard problem or a difficult thing. But then what? Seizures for the rest of my life? Memory issues? Or laser brain surgery that's not guaranteed and has a 60% success rate? And could change my personality. Which at this point might be nice. I don't know. Anyway, whatever, right? I made it to work, and I'm fixing a glamorous earring rounder. So, I'm putting new locks on it, so it's very exciting. So yeah, anyway. The wood smells weird. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I've gotten some of the nicest comments, and I'm just floored by it, that people take the time to be so sweet and kind. It just, some of them even nearly moved me to tears. I swear to God, it's just crazy. But yeah, so I really want to thank you. And yeah, I'm going to keep going. That's all we can do, right? It's going to be a new environment, I think. So we better just do our best to keep going. Thanks for watching.